This is John with Central Classic Cars. Today we have a wonderful 1968 Volkswagen double cab. Very rare car. Here at Central Classic we have all sorts of old vintage VWs. We have Bugs, we have Carmaghias, we have buses, but the double cab pickup is just something that you don't see at all. They're just such a rare car. Had them in the US for 2 years. This is an original German double cab, and it truly is in wonderful condition. The body on this car is extremely solid. We just got some feedback from the last mechanic that looked at it. He said everything runs and drives properly. There's been over $4,000 worth of maintenance done to this car. It is an extremely rare, but also just wonderful. You've got the pickup, you've got the 6 seats, all that tied together with an old Volkswagen is just something that is just so awesome, and we're so excited to show you today. Now that we're on the interior of the car, we'll start with the headliner. The headliner is in absolutely spectacular shape. There's no rips or tears whatsoever. It really looks good. The windows on this car all appear to me to be original. There are the Volkswagen insignias on everything with the exception of the front windshield. As we look at the seats and the upholstery on this car, both the front and the rear seats are in great condition, as well as the door liners on the front, in the front and back. As we look at the dash, it is also in great condition. I don't see any major sun fade. It does have an aftermarket radio system in it. The gauges all work, the horn works, the emergency brake, all those things are in wonderful shape on this car. And underneath, it may be a little bit challenging to see, but the metal underneath the rubber coating is also in great condition on this car. And overall, the condition in here, I'd have to give an 8 or a 9 out of 10. It's truly in great shape. Now that we've got this side of the car opened up, the VIN tag is actually located right behind the driver's seat on this car. It has all the information about the manufacturing. As far as we can tell, this is all original, and all the documentation for the car is properly located, and it's easy to read right there. Now that we've gone through some of the other exterior parts of the car, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the engine. This car has a dual port 1600cc motor, new carburetor, new distributor, new belt. As I said previously, over $4,000 worth of mechanical stuff done to this car. New brakes on the car, new fuel brake lines, new fuel line. All those things I have documentation for. Overall, the engine runs and drives very nicely on this car. Now that we've got the car up on a lift, we're going to take you underneath and show you what it looks like. As I mentioned previously, this car is mostly original in terms of the metal on the car. It has new shocks, new brakes, new brake lines. Overall, the condition of the metal underneath the car is in good shape. There is some surface rust in a few places, and there is the coating on the underneath. But overall, it's in good condition for 1968. As we look underneath here, this is I don't see any signs of major structural issues whatsoever. As I said before, there are some small spots with surface rust here and there. In the front section, everything appears to be in good condition here as well. The wiring harness is in good shape. The mechanic looked this car over and said structurally it's very sound. Driving this double cab is very similar to driving the Volkswagen Beetles of the time. It's a 4-speed manual transmission, basically the same motor that's in those cars. This car runs and drives really well. You've got the shifter that goes all the way to the floor, this big steering wheel almost like a school bus, and it drives really well. Suspension's very solid. The brakes are really tight on this car. It truly drives very well. Thanks again for checking out today's video of this awesome 1968 VW double cab. Such a rare, beautiful, historic piece of history. We're so excited to bring it to you. If you have any questions about this car, please drop them in the comments section. Also, please check out our website, centralclassiccars.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, check us out on Facebook.